Hello, welcome to week 3 of Shelter in Place. All right, we hope you guys are home, just like we are. And I just want to thank you so much for coming week after week. This is so much fun. This has given me something to look forward to every week, which is amazing. We miss our families. I miss my band. I miss those guys. So if you're watching, hi guys. And, we'll be back together soon. And I miss you guys. So this absolutely makes my week every week to get all of us together and pretend just like the world's normal. So we're watching the news, and I'm just, I'm concerned about you guys. I want you to be safe. I hope you're at home like us, drinking wine, listening to music. That's the way to do it, and we get to do it together. So what brings us together apart, we always say, is the same thing as what brings us together in person: music and wine. So that's what we're doing. I'm drinking our own Pretty Good for a Girl, hello, rosé, and playing you some music. And so, we're just doing our thing. So get settled, get your bottle of wine, start drinking it. We'll have a little wine intermission later. But for now, I'm going to start off with a song that I haven't played live in so long. This is from my second album. It's the title track, Come As You Are. Come as you are. All right, who's coming in? I know you're watching it, right?
Yeah, we got people from Texas, Delaware, of course, Florida, Jacksonville, Punta Gorda, and other places.
Nice.
Kentucky, Boston, Massachusetts,
wow.
New York, like Long Island.
Nice.
SoCal, of course, Chicago, Georgia, British Columbia, Canada,
Wow.
and Ohio. But we need to hear from more people, too.
Thank you, guys. So, yeah, when you sign in, tell us where you're from, tell us what's going on there, and, it just brings us all closer. We were supposed to be on tour this week. We were doing Tampa Bay Blues Festival, and we were about to do Seabreeze Jazz Festival. We were doing Berks Jazz Festival. So many amazing shows, and we were going to see so many of you. But, we're seeing you here, which is great, and they'll all be rescheduled, so we will be back soon. But for now, it's my living room. So, and please support musicians. All right.
Couple more. Tennessee, Pennsylvania, Montreal, Chicago, Washington, North Carolina, Colorado.
That's amazing. Thank you guys for coming. And you're just making me feel loved, making us feel loved. And I hope we're doing the same for you. We just want to get through this together and be safe and have a good time playing music. So whatever you're going through, music and wine are going to make it better today. Right before this all started, I was in the studio, and it was this amazing week of us making new music. And I had written a bunch of songs, and we went in and recorded it, and we made it in kind of just before the wire. So I haven't played a lot of these songs for anyone, just the guys in the studio. So there's one particular song that I really felt spoke to what was going on right now, and I wanted to play it for you guys. This is a song I wrote in Nashville, and I think it speaks to right now. It says, "Say it with love."
Just say it with love, 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 love.
all do that. Say it with love. Sing it with love. We all need to say it together to each other. So, again, thank you for coming. And so many people from so many places. This is amazing. So, enough with music for a second. We need a wine intermission, right? I've said to so many people, you know, we've emailed and texted and everything, and I hear you. What the world needs right now is wine, and I know what you need. So what we did, my husband and I have a wine company, Reserve Tastings, and we literally opened up our wine vault. And we opened it up so that every wine we have is available to you guys. You don't have to be members, which you normally do. So let me give it over to my husband, Eric. Come on in, hun. We've got wine to drink.
Yeah, we do.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Wow. Did your glass get bigger from last week?
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Wow.
Everybody out there, we got a lot of rosé drinkers. We also some people that are drinking beer, and some people that may have cool glasses, but nobody has a larger glass than me.
Sometimes it's about that.
Yeah, right? Sometimes it is. Okay, so ReserveTastings.com is our wine company, and there's a wine shop there, and we do have a little bit of rosé and Petit Syrah left. So the wine we're drinking today, just a little bit left, like 40 bottles left in the world. So please go ahead, and if you order 3 or more bottles, there's a code on there, Shelter in Place, that you can use to purchase the wine. However, let's talk about rosé. This is the wine intermission, right?
It is the wine intermission. I can't even take you seriously
right?
right now because of that glass.
So, with rosés, a lot of people do ask me this question. So, what is it, and how is it made? Kind of 2 questions, right? Well, rosé is a serious wine. It really is. I mean, it kind of got a little bit of a bad rap. We all drank, you know, the white Zinfandel early on in our days, the Sutter Homes and Beringers. So a lot of people thought it was a simple kind of Swedish wine. But around the world, rosé is one of the more famous wines in the world, especially in Champagne. It makes some of the most expensive wine. But what is it? So basically, it's rose color, pink, salmon, however you want to represent it. And the way that it gets that color is by red grapes. Most rosés, almost all, are made by red grapes, especially from France, Italy, and California. So how does it get the color? So one way to do it is what we call maceration. So we put the grapes, whatever they are, and we'll talk about that in a second, in a tank. And as they're fermenting up in the first couple of days, we let the skins stay on the juice. And then we take the skins off, because that's where the color comes from. And the winemaker dials in this beautiful color, whatever he or she is going for. The second way is called saignée. Cool word. Can you say it?
Saignée?
Yeah, that's pretty sexy. Saignée, which is when they put, let's say, Cabernet grapes in a tank to ferment. And then while it's fermenting, you know, a couple days or weeks in, they leach a little bit about in this little spigot in the bottom of the tank. And that not only makes rosé wine, because it doesn't have the full color, but what's in the tank gets even better for whatever Cab Merlot they're drinking, whatever they're making, or winemakers do drink a lot. So the last thing with rosé, it is a serious wine, and it does come from real grapes. Like ours came from Pinot Noir grapes off the Sonoma coast. Same grapes that are in $80 Pinot Noirs. So you can make a super high-end dry rosé, and Mindy and I drink these all the time. So let's do our tasting together. Okay, so the first thing we do is what?
Cheers!
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 I'm going to snatch the glass. Now the second thing we do is look at the color, right?
Yeah.
So everybody out there, if you have your rosé, hold it up to the light or hold it up to something hopefully white or against the table. And it's more of a salmon. Our rosé is a salmonish color, which is beautiful. Doesn't have a lot of legs because it doesn't have high alcohol, especially growing out in Sonoma Coast. Most of these rosés are grown in a cooler climate. And just to get the acidity and the brightness up, so it's a lighter color. And let's take a smell. Well, the funny thing is I can't smell anything. My nose is too far from the wine. But if I was able to smell something, it's usually like a really bright raspberry or unripened strawberry, something like that. And that's what makes rosé beautiful. And then a sip. Okay, let's see if we do. So what you smell and what you see should carry through to the palate. That beautiful, bright richness and that bright strawberry and raspberry. So take what is it called again? Rosé. Rosé, I took a lot of alcohol.
Wow, that's...
I take rosé really seriously, and it goes with one food really well.
You mean pair it with food?
Pair it with food, but one food very well is salami. I know you were thinking of that. Yeah, sure. Immigrants in Italy, and when people came over to California, they drank a lot of rosé and ate a lot of salami.
You just want an excuse to eat more salami.
Cheers. This wine is paired with Pretty Good for a Girl, our playlist, and Mindy's song, and the label name. So I'll show it to him while you talk.
Okay, you show the label. Okay, so the label, I created the label, and it is the logo for my record label, which is Pretty Good for a Girl Records. And it is also the logo for my website, prettygoodforagirl.net, that celebrates women. But it was started by a song that I wrote. And this particular song is, a song that is basically my story. But it goes with this wine. There's a reason why this wine, has Pretty Good for a Girl on it, right? So you see this wine, he was telling you that no one really thought rosé was much, was kind of thought of as wine, right? You know what? A lot of people have come up to me over the years and gone, well, that's pretty good for a girl. They didn't really think a woman musician could be all that. So sometimes a wine can surprise you and be more than you think. So I had to write it from my point of view, and the playlist that we put together for Spotify for this wine, when our members get it, it's awesome. It's a lot of empowering songs. It's a lot of songs that are just empowering in general, hopeful, inspiring, and powerful. We have to remember our own power, that maybe it's not what people perceive us as, but what we are innately that is already powerful and amazing. So the wine's amazing. But women are too. So this is our Pretty Good for a Girl wine, but a Pretty Good for a Girl song I want to do for you now. And I've got the husband up here. I think you can get a little bluesy if you want to, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, let's.
Well, let me chill.
Let's get
chill.
like in that vibe, right?
You ready?
And I think I'm ready.
Oh, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Too much rosé.
I can bring home the bacon and fry it up in a pan, and never ever let you forget you're a man, 'cause I'm a woman, W-O-M-A-N.
Wait a minute, that's not the right song. I thought something didn't sound right.
It's not, but I like it, and the house smells like bacon because he's been cooking. And we've been drinking rosé, and it just felt right.
All right.
Okay, we
Pretty
should
Good
do
for
the
a Girl,
song,
you ready?
Yeah. Now I'm just a girl, all sugar and spice, but my daddy said I didn't have to play nice. He said it's not about can to can, and I'm not trying to play just like a man. And I run like a girl, I fight like a girl, I play like a girl. Yeah, you know that's for sure. And if there's one thing that I know, I'm pretty tired of hearing.
You know, that's pretty good for a girl. Now that's something that you just don't see. He says he
pointed right at me. She's not playing, no she couldn't be. And I respectfully disagree. I've got education, appreciation, imagination. I even got a nomination. And I'm getting busy taking over the world. But then someone else said,
I hear it backstage once in a while. It's pretty good for a girl. That made me thirsty.
You want some wine after that?
Oh. All right, go ahead. You take the show over. I'm thirsty.
Oh wait, I'm drinking too. You guys have to be drinking too, right?
Wait, let me see that.
Can you do that?
Yep.
Do you need help?
I got it.
Got a drinking problem? No, he doesn't.
I only have one glass a day.
Yeah, if it's that big.
Yeah.
All right, will you stay up here?
Yeah. My wine's here, so I ain't going nowhere.
Your wine's here, and you know, normally it would just be me, but it helps that I have a husband who plays guitar and.
Plays fuzzy bunny ears.
Don't worry, guys in my band. Don't worry, Claudio. It's all good.
It's all good.
He's going to be drinking wine backstage, not playing guitar on stage. But right now in the living room, it's pretty awesome. I'm putting you to work. That's all right. He'll work for wine. I just want to say to all the healthcare workers out there, I know some of you have sent us videos, which is just amazing. To all of you people who are delivering food, who are making food, who are out there on the front lines helping, doing your jobs. It's amazing. We can't do our jobs, but you can, and you can keep it going. And we just want to thank you so much for what you're doing for all of us. This is just such a crazy time, and we're just so cognizant of everyone going through their own piece of it, whether you're sick, whether you're healthy, whether your mom is sick, whether your kids are sick, or whether you're just watching it, trying to stay well and trying to stay sane through being home. We hear you. So we were watching the news this week, and something unrelated to COVID-19 came on, and that was Bill.
Yeah, Bill Withers passed away.
Yeah. So, see, I drink like two sips, and I get,
That's good, man.
I loved him so much.
Icon.
What a great, amazing songwriter, a friend, and wrote so many great songs that literally all of us want to play 24/7. That just shows you how great they are. So, for you.
For Bill.
For Bill. And for you guys.
Yep.
Because we all need to celebrate his music. by his music too. We had to do that song. So thank you for staying up to play Little Bill.
Yeah. All right. Time for me to go.
You want to take your wine?
Yes. Cheers.
Oh my gosh. You're going to be very busy over there.
Can't hear you over my glass.
I'm scared what's going to happen over there. All right, you guys. I want to remind you, we are making a music video, and I asked you guys on social media last week, what are you doing at home? Are you juggling toilet paper? Are you dancing with your dog? Are you making cool food? Are you hula hooping? We want to know, and will you send us a 10-second, 15-second video of what you're doing? Just don't put the phone like this, put it horizontal. So do it landscape, send it to reservetastings@gmail.com. Do it now, shoot, you know? But landscape, 10 to 15 seconds, what you're doing at home. Make it fun. We're gonna do it to my song, 7 Day Fool, that I did with Mindi, Abair and the Bone Shakers, and it's, you know, it's about being home 7 days a week. What are you doing? So we want you to be part of this music video. Just take it on your iPhone, whatever you got, and send it to us. Send it to the email, reservetastings, all one word, @gmail.com. So we need you dancing, we need you singing. Remember, we're not gonna hear you, but we'll see you. So have some fun. And well, our video will be out soon so you can see yourself in it. So I want to play you this next song. This is a song that I've done in my live show many years in different incarnations, and it's just one of the best songs on the planet, I think. Everyone's done it, and there's a reason. This is called Summertime.
We got a lot of people.
Yeah.
A lot of people. And Italy checked in again. We have a couple
love
healthcare
that.
workers. We have a couple first responders. So
Thank you guys. Thank you guys for checking in and, you know, spreading some joy with us and sharing some wine and music. We just love it. It's awesome. It's totally awesome. All right. We want you to come back next week. Remember, this is absolutely every week that we're going to do this. We're going to drink wine. I'm going to have the husband come in. We're going to find a song for him every week. And
wait a minute. Do I have a say in that?
You do. And we're just going to have a good time with you. So thank you so much for coming. I want to do one last song. And this is a song that you guys have just been asking me for. And I just want to thank you for all those requests that you've been giving me. Like, I've been reading them all. And so, you know, over the weeks, I've kind of made them happen and, you know, figured out, ooh, okay, I can play this one here and this one there. So keep requesting songs, and I'll keep making them happen. But this one is for you guys, and this is off my very first record. This was the second song I ever put out, and this one is called Flirt. And you can start dancing to this. We got friends out here, but we have you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in for week 3. What? We love you guys. Thanks for drinking wine with us. Thank you guys. And we'll see you next week, same time, same place.
I shot a video of her.